Opening with some crazy bad news. David Lynch died. I mean, I guess it's not... I literally, like, saw this a second ago. I guess, like, an hour ago. I guess it's not super unexpected because he's, like, 78. But, man, what a legend. Who's David Lynch? This is why I don't have you guys YouTube chat up on screen, because if you were in VGG, this would be like banned territory. Sometimes you just have to keep your mouth shut. I know a lot of you are like 14 or something, and you don't know who David Lynch is. Sometimes you just have to Google it quietly. And whatever happened to shame? Whatever happened to when everyone else, like you're mourning a dead celebrity, you quietly Google it and then pretend you knew who he was because you're respectful enough to not interrupt the mourning by asking who was David Lynch? Whatever happened to shame? I'm 27. I don't know who that is, lol. I say it again. What happened to shame? I hope my hair looks this good when I'm 78, man. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine? Look at that. He's got like he's got a side cut that would put your average like 18-year-old to shame. You know? His hair was always brilliant. Yeah, he's always looked pretty damn good. I have no idea who this is, I'm sorry. I guarantee you, everyone who doesn't know who he is, you've enjoyed artwork that has been inspired by him, okay? Like, Twin Peaks is the origin point. It's like the beginning of the... It's like the feed point of the tributary series of, like, all the subsequent art about, like, quirky, abstract, paranormal investigation, eldritch horror bled into, like, contemporary setting. Like, there's so much stuff that goes back to that, you know? Gravity Falls? Yeah, I guess that'd probably be, like, the easiest point of reference for a lot of the people in chat. Have you watched his Dune? No, just seen clips of it. You're telling me Lynch wrote Life is Strange? If he wrote Life is Strange, it would have been less insufferable. This seems pretty niche to what Vaush already enjoys, never even heard of the movies. Oh, God give me the strength. God give me the strength to, what is it? The serenity to accept that which I cannot change and the strength to change what I can. And I can change this. I'm coming to your house. I'm coming over. We'll watch Dune together. Lol, you read my comments, sorry. Alright, for that you're getting the ban. If you're gonna be a retard, you have to plant your feet in the ground, okay? You can't waste my time like that. Bro, my stupid shitty statement got noticed! Fuck you. Have some damn balls. Vaush, you have no idea how much this chat hurts me as a dedicated artist. Nah, look, David Lynch is like a legend and a titan. And he always will be. Like, genuinely one of the most influential artists of our time. Or I guess, not our time anymore, but, you know. You can't take chat too seriously with regard to their behavior because it's currently trendy for 22-year-olds to say, lol, can't keep up with things anymore, you know? Glub shitto. They're just inventing new celebrities while I'm not paying attention because they're like 3 years out of the zeitgeist, you know? Everyone likes to brag about how they're out of the loop because it means they're old, the same way people, when they hit 23, start talking about their back problems. What's something of his you'd recommend to the uninitiated? Twin Peaks! I've only seen a few episodes of it, to be honest, but like that, I have seen things from David Lynch more than Twin Peaks, but Twin Peaks is the one I've recommended most to myself. I just haven't watched it yet. Because I'm stupid. That's on me. Vaush, chat has no shame. Also, Vaush bans a chatter who demonstrated shame. That wasn't shame. That's not shame. That ain't shame. That's, yo, my shameless behavior got noticed. That ain't the same. And you wouldn't know, Benjamin. What do you know of shame? Thank you for the $100. Blue Velvet is good intro, Lynch. No, he leaves Twin Peaks in the quality tanks. You gotta watch Blue Velvet or Eraserhead. Oh yeah, Eraserhead! Yeah, well, whatever. Look, okay, David Lynch was successful enough in life that the man's never gonna die. So it's pretty, like, you know, artists strive to have the kind of, like, enduring legacy that he managed to achieve in his time. Man, born January 20th, 1946, so it would have almost been his birthday. Oh, he made it to 78. He's a great Wikipedia synopsis. He's probably worked on a ton of shit that I don't even remember, you know? He was so influential. The Elephant Man. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. Oh, whatever. I saw Elephant Man when I was 5, and it explains a lot about me. Fascinating. Apparently you don't remember much. Yeah, that's a pretty recurring, that's like a theme of my streams, yeah. That's why I have chat around to help me out. You know, I'm in a diminished capacity right now. Name one male manga writer who isn't a pervert. Only perverts can make good art. The guy who makes Vinland Saga seems to have pretty normal views on women, I would say. I don't know much about him personally, but he seems like a pretty cool guy. Also, I disagree. Being a pervert is like, it's when you flip the coin. But there's one side of the coin flip on being a pervert is it ruins you, and the other half is that it makes you able to do good art, you know? Like, there are a lot of perverts out there who can't make good art because all their art is, like, permanently corrupted by the fact that they basically don't think human beings are, women are human beings. But on the other hand, you know, if you let it empower you, you can come out the other side. One Piece author? You just say things. You just say, Oda makes good art. Are we going to argue One Piece is bad because he draws all women like lollipop sticks with, you know, 2 grapes on it? No. Though we could probably do to, like, tone that down a bit. And by a bit, a lot. Do you know Kazutaka Kodaka? Yeah, I'm a huge fan of her. Wait, sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. No, I don't. I got super confused for a second. I just mixed up so many things in my head so quickly that to explain it would be both boring and very embarrassing for me. The answer to your question is no. I don't know anything about the creator of Danganronpa. Isn't Danganronpa, like, remembered to be kind of embarrassing? Like, I've seen playthroughs of the 3 games, but, like, there's a lot of weird shit in there, man. It's endearingly cringe. Well, I agree with that. At least I felt that way about the first one. You can be cringe but good. That's possible, I think. The Italian level was great. Fascinating. You know who is a pervert? But enhances the art? Blanking on her name, but the person who made Dorohedoro. Powerful stuff. Hugh Hayashida. Thank you. I love her art. Yeah, I need to check out her new series. Thought we were going to bring up Dungeon Meshi. Oh, Dungeon Meshi is insanely horny. But people aren't ready for that conversation. I think that might actually be like the best example of an artist concentrating their perversion into like a perfect diamond and using it to like as a focal point for their artistic talent. Incredible work there. Is it? It 100% is. Absolutely is. 1,000%. Yeah. In the anime, I'm talking about the manga. How? You're not ready for the conversation. All right, we need to move it along. Aren't ready, man who hasn't been on Tumblr. You're right. I haven't been on Tumblr in a very long time. You are correct on that. Vaush hitting that nostalgia vibes, huh? I never liked Dragon Ball, and I never liked Sonic, but Super Mario Bros. Z was Kino. Fuck with Sonic Adventure 2. I have never played a Sonic game, except for, I think, the very first one, which I played on the Game Boy Advance or something. I don't know. Like, they ported it over, I think. I think. The Sonic games are not fun. I agree, but I'm also not a big 2D Mario fan. I'm not a 2D Mario fan. I didn't even finish Super Mario Wonder, even though I thought it was pretty great. You know, I just don't like how it feels. There's plenty of like 2D platformers I like, Celeste, you know, Hollow Knight, whatever. I just don't care for yeah, I just don't care for them. The 3D Mario games sometimes are amazing. So, you know, I mean, you knew that. You don't need to come to me to get my feelings on like Super Mario Galaxy. I can't handle unbuffered and unfiltered Vaush without chat. You've been spoiled. You've been spoiled, I'm sorry to say. Did you ever even really care then? That's what I'm asking. You like Sunshine? Here's my hottest gaming take. Yes. People hate on Sunshine the way they hate on Dark Souls 2. Where if you have a really good series, people will take the worst in that series and pretend that makes it a bad game, when in reality it's still an amazing game. It's just not as good as the other games in that series, you know? People will be, oh man, I saw a YouTube video essay about how like the flood hover mode really delegitimized a lot of the platforming challenges in Super Mario Sunshine. So, you know, I think it's pretty much like garbage basically. And it's like, no, it's still a great game. You know, let's not be crazy here, okay? Let's not get wacky with it.